So we got another 10 days before November 7, where I hope to corner the market for bismuth. And I'm getting a little bit excited because a couple days ago I recorded a video with one of my bismuth pyramids. This is a Buddha that I poured today. I'm getting a little bit better at controlling the temperature. This one definitely turned out a whole lot better. Usually it's a hot mess on the back of the Buddha. I also poured another Colosseum, another one of my favorites. These guys are hard because it's a silicone mold that I use, and I just have to rely on controlling the temperature and making sure that I get pure bismuth without too much oxides being poured into the mold, and it will also oxidize as it settles anyway. Eventually I hope to get some kind of a fume cupboard where I can keep oxygen out of the equation altogether. It'll probably turn out a heck of a lot better if I do that. But I have mixed feelings about it. I got 200 likes on the other video, but it got me thinking, on the remote chance that this goes, what will happen? You see, I haven't played the lottery in a very, very long time. The last time I played, well, sometimes people give me lottery tickets as a gift. I sometimes try to re-gift them when I get them because I don't want all the implications that come with a sudden windfall, and most of the time you lose anyway. But I was just thinking about what would happen if this does turn out to be like a Hunt Brothers event or even a GameStop. I mean, we've had quite a few of them over the last 3 years. It wouldn't be surprising, especially after such a turnout on the video. But I was just thinking, I probably won't quit my job because it will give me room to do my job a whole lot better. This past week and a half, 2 weeks have been very turbulent for me at my job because of some unexpected situations that turned out. When I started my current job, I gave myself the idea that I would not make waves anywhere, right? If things didn't turn out to be the way I like, just to make a connection, almost like when I go to a church or go to a social club. Not everybody's going to say things that I like, right? I tried to treat my job just like that. Shake hands and agree to disagree on stuff like that. But unfortunately, the agree to disagree got more and more lopsided. I ended up filling in for my colleague for all the undesirable hours he didn't want. I ended up, one day I had fasted in anticipation of going to my favorite restaurant just after work, but I ended up staying 3 extra hours, and I kind of fainted when I got to my car. And I got a few more episodes like that, and I'm like, gee, this isn't going very well. I mean, I could agree to disagree there, but it's starting to affect my health, my productivity, my performance at work, starting to affect how I could function outside of work, my sleep schedule. And my last straw was I needed to ask for a day off for the lunar eclipse, and also I wanted to install some UV lighting at my desk at work because seasonal depression issues. I really hated asking for those two things because sooner or later there's going to be something bigger that I definitely need to ask for. Right now as I speak, it's kind of weird, but I'm Facebook friends with a international celebrity, and she and I have been discussing about the possibility of meeting up someday. She lives halfway around the world, though. But you know what? If we end up cornering the market on bismuth and I become an overnight millionaire, all of a sudden those things could be much more surmountable, and I could do my job knowing that I could tend to those things, right? I'll probably, unfortunately, people don't accept as a solo sexual that I need vacation too. So oftentimes I can only go on vacation in between jobs rather than during my job. But with a couple $1 million in the bank, that's a lot more surmountable, right? I'll give my 2 weeks notice, go visit the celebrity friend of mine come back, and if it takes me 2 months to look for another job, I'll enjoy those 2 months too, right? It'll make me a better human being altogether, not having to speak up at work about stuff like that and having to defend myself all the time. Certainly, I wouldn't mind it so much if I had to work during a sparse hour during Thanksgiving, if I had a couple million in the bank. It pains me to see when I watch a game show, the host asks the contestant, "What are you going to do if you win the $1 million? Quit my job." No! Do my job better! With a backup, right? Alright. Enough said of buy Bismuth November 7th, and we'll see what we can do about this. I think it will be another Hunt Brothers event.